Hi, welcome to part 3 on plate boundaries. We've already discussed 2 plate boundaries. We've discussed transform in the first video, part 1. If you've forgotten, please rewatch part 1 on plate boundaries. We've also talked about convergent, what that causes big, huge mountains, the Himalayas, also causes volcanoes. Again, if you forget on that, please review part 2 on plate boundaries, where we talk about the convergent zone. So this final part 3 will be on the divergent plate boundaries. And we see the divergent plate boundaries here when we have 2 ocean crusts here at a mid-ocean ridge. And this is where the newest crust is formed on the Earth. It's here at the ocean ridge. Because as the plates spread, again, just thinking, have your hands there, and they spread, kind of gets thinner. Or you can interlock your fingers and start pulling, and you start seeing space in between your fingers, right? Well, this is what happens, and when that kind of thins and spreads, the mantle underneath is able to come up, and there we have new crust formed. When it comes and it hardens when it hits the ocean, because the ocean is cool, so that lava cools, creating new crust. Here's another picture showing that it causes these ridges because it comes up, the lava comes up, hardens, and then it spreads and moves again. But let's take a look and just look at an animation here on that. Set up, we got 2 ocean plates here, and they just start spreading. Here we show that it's trying to show that the mantle's coming up. Not very good on ridges, but we can see the 2 plates moving away from each other, causing this thinning. Now, you might ask yourself, what happens when it's on 2 continental plates and they spread? Well, we get the African's Great Rift Valley when that happens. Here's a picture just showing it. Looks beautiful. We have the mountains, and then a slope comes way down here. Slope. And it's located here in eastern Africa. This Rift Valley, where we just see that the crust has moved, creating this valley where there's less crust because it's moved apart. Okay. And again, this is kind of that divergent plate boundary here. Well, this concludes the 3 videos. I hope you enjoyed them. Please, if you have a problem, you can always review. Part 1 is transform. Part 2 is convergent, and part 3 we talk here about the divergent faults, and we both continental and ocean crust that we learned in with the convergent zone. Thank you, and stay learning, my friends.